Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very pleased to introduce to you all Jasmee. She's a visual artist based in Gondia. She makes paintings, pottery, wall art and murals. She did her post-graduation in computer science from University of Kent, London. But later on she realized her inner calling and started pursuing art as her career. She had held several exhibitions and workshops, among which one was held at Nagpur, where she was entitled Best Young Artist by the Chief Guest. She also had held a shared exhibition in Gondia recently, along with 20 young artists, and where the Chief Guest complimented her as Best of All Artists. A symbol of extreme passion for art and life. Friends, let us listen to her with an open mind as she shares her wisdom about meditation and creativity.
I've seen my parents meditating for past 23 years, and I had this mindset that it really helps people be calm down. I've not seen many quarrels around and stuff, so I thought that is something, that'll help me in future to be a better person. So that really inspired me to meditate. I was a different person before meditating. So I was impatient. I used to get angry at small stuff. Yeah, so that really wasted a lot of my time, I messed all the relationships with my friends and I could not think clearly. I really like simple stuffs, right? So I want a simple method that works for me while I meditate. So what I do is, I'm really connected with this heartfulness meditation. What heartfulness is? Heartfulness makes us connect to ourselves first. While we meditate, we just feel that, we are just connected to ourselves. The more we are connected to ourselves, the more we are connected to the outer world. If I'm feeling bad, that is okay during meditation. So just let it go, just let it go. Letting go helped me, be more free, be more light. Can you describe taste of sugar? It is sweet, right? So can you describe sweetness of sugar? You cannot. So when you have to describe something or when you have to feel something, you have to really taste that sugar to feel that sweetness. So meditation is something you cannot really describe to somebody that how do you feel really. It is about experiencing it on your own self. So I recommend them to meditate, themselves and then feel if they are really happy about it. There are two things I like to share. Number one, we feel that meditation is about concentration, concentrating on something, focusing on something, but not really. What I believe is that meditation is something that brings us concentration, that brings focus later on. But we cannot focus on something and then we call it meditation. It doesn't work like that. I think meditation is simply being nothing, feeling nothing, and that thing brings out all the concentration and focus and all that stuff. So it is not expecting at the first place. It is about not expecting at all and then receiving all the things we never imagined. So number one is that. Number two is that it is more about unbecoming yourself. We say we want to become something. Meditation is about unbecoming something. So whatever we already are, we are just losing that stuff. We are losing that ego stuff. We are losing that pride. We are losing that I stuff, that this is mine, I own this, that. We are losing and we are just feeling that, alright.
We are being a part of the universe.
Yes, we are just being part of that. If you meditate for 20 minutes, it's like 2 hours of sleep. Because whenever you meditate, you feel more refreshed. So 20 minutes of meditation is like 2 hours of sleep. So definitely I would meditate for 40 minutes and create 4 hours of sleep. There are a lot of benefits. There are physiological benefits, as we know, that it reduces cardiovascular diseases, it improves our brain, and it lowers our blood pressure level. Even there are psychological benefits, that it boosts our concentration. It helps us be more emotionally stable, which most of the people that exist today are not. Plus, there are even spiritual benefits, that we can think beyond our egos, I'm really passionate about making art all the time, and this is something what makes me really happy from inside. Yeah, challenge is something that keeps me going on. I like making something I never made before, and this gives me a chance to really explore what I've never thought about. When I create any paintings or work on some project, what I do is, for any kind of inspiration, I just sit down and meditate for some time, and then I began that whole stuff. Meditation helped me be where I am right now. So, whatever is happening around, it helps me really absorb that kind of stuff, and then, it makes me a better learner that way. Okay. I think what I did was, I listened to my inner calling, because if speaking about my background, I really wasn't an artist person from the beginning. I was a computer science student, and then I became an artist later on. So for me it is all about listening to our inner calling, what interests us, because if we do what interests us, then life is more easier than just dragging something you do not like. How much time do we give to things that really makes no sense at the end of the day? Every day, if you do something that is not necessary, why not do something which makes your soul happy? What I feel is, this world is filled with all sort of struggles, all sort of pains and problems and stuff. So I think this world needs more people who are more loving, who are more caring towards their families, towards their atmospheres with pets and this, that. So I think that loving stuff and that caring stuff and all that stuff comes from an awakening that happens during meditation, or that happens after meditation, that we be more conscious of what we are lacking and what we have to become or unbecome, really. So, yeah. So, we need more people who are more aware of things, so that they can create a better life for themselves and for people around.
A better place to live.
Yes.